is great to help me kind of just get over it, because Tom did amazing things with Peter, and he had entirely different kind of portrayal of him.
Hey,
How you doing?
se eu te perguntar quantas oportunidades você já perdeu na sua vida por não saber inglês, o que você me diz? Meu consagrado, chega desse discurso te enrolando até a morte. Tá na hora de inglês na prática.
São mais de 100 aulas em vídeos, exercícios sem balela, conteúdo offline no app para o celular e um suporte totalmente interativo.
Primeiro link na descrição.
Speaking of the audition process, I did want to ask you also about Spider-Man and what happened with all of that, because, I mean, again, like even comparing it to Ender's Game, you seem to have handled that much more maturely than I did, where I get obsessed with a movie and I get pissed at everyone around me who doesn't love it as much. So, you know, taking that mentality to not getting a big role like that, I mean, what's going through your head when all that pans out, and what is the key to making sure when you come out of it, you're staying focused on the future, because so much good can come out of not getting one thing that you might not realize at the time.
It's true. It's so true. And I've actually found with almost every so often there's a part that you really want and there's a script that you love and you kind of put your heart and soul into it and you don't get it. And it is tough and it is shit. But I often find that something even better comes out of it at the end. And so in the case of Spider-Man, I did sex ed because I wouldn't have been able to do both of those at the same time. And I think as an actor and going up for roles, there's only so much you can do, and everyone's going to have a different take on a partner and a different kind of look at a character in different ways and have a different sort of performance. And you kind of have to stick with what you think. And if that isn't necessarily in line with what the director and the producers want, then it's like there's nothing you can do about that. You might just not be the right person, and that's out of your hands. And there's something I've learned, something that I think is great to help me kind of just get over it, because Tom did amazing things with Peter, and he had entirely different kind of portrayal of him. And I think it works so well in the universe and in that part. And I don't think I could do it. So I think all things work out in the end.